Hey guys, hope everyone's going well. Going to be talking a little bit today about the perfect time to be able to get started for next season. The perfect time to be able to start training, okay? So I'm going to give you those perfect days, the perfect times, the perfect month, the exact timing that you need to be able to make sure that you peak exactly for next season. Absolutely bang on, okay? With absolute perfection. And I also want to let you know that the best time to be able to start training was probably about 12 months ago, okay? Before last season started, okay? Otherwise, before that was probably before you started riding and racing, okay? The most important thing with training and making sure that you're ready for next season is being able to get started as early as possible. There's no end destination with fitness. Okay, you're not fit or unfit. There's different levels of fitness, and for you to be able to constantly climb and grow with that, you need to be able to constantly working on it. Okay, if you stop riding your bike, you don't ride as well. Okay, you ride more, you get better. That's what happens. Hey Tim, and exactly the same with your training. You need to be putting the work in now. Okay, there's no off seasons, there's no downtime, there's no we'll just get into it next year, because by the time you wait until next year, we're going to have another 2 to 3 months of detraining where not too much is going on and you're actually going backwards, which is going to hold you back for next year. So you're going to spend the next 2 months going backwards, you're going to spend the first 2 months of next year going forwards, and then you're going to end up exactly where you are today for the start of next season. So if you want to be at the same level of fitness that you are right now watching this live stream, then continue to do nothing up until Christmas time. If you want to be a step ahead of everyone else, and you want to be able to have the edge on everyone else, then what you need to be able to do is get training, okay? Get to work. Training is not an end destination. Fitness is not an end destination. You're not fit or unfit, okay? Although people say that. Fitness is a constantly evolving, forever progressing, never-ending, infinite growth thing. Okay, you can never be too good at fitness. You can never be too fit. You can never be too strong. Okay, you can always be constantly working on areas of your fitness to be able to be better. And it's a long-term game. And every time you have time off, every time you have a break, everything starts to slide backwards, okay? We don't make that progress forward, we move backwards. You don't stay still, you move backwards, okay? We detrain, which means that you got to put in the same amount of work that you did to get there, again, over the next few weeks, just to get back to where you were before. So you end up missing months of training just to work to where you get back to working to be able to get back to where you were before, instead of just putting in the work and being consistent. Okay, especially with building strength and building fitness, it's something you need to constantly be building. Okay, it's not like you just do, I'll just do my 2 or 3 months before next season and get a bit stronger, okay, get a little bit fitter, and I'll be good to go for the season. Okay, you need to look at this as a long-term game. So many riders and racers are caught in looking at riding and racing as a short-term game, okay, as a short-term thing, something that doesn't help them over the long term, something they just do for a couple of months and then they're fit. Okay. If it was that easy, then there'd be a shitload more people doing it. There'd be a shitload more people that are a lot fitter and healthier. Okay, but it's not. Consistency is the most important thing. Even if you have the shittest programming in the world, okay, you have the shittest program, it will get some sort of result. You will get some sort of improvement if you're consistent with it. If you're doing the work. Most riders and racers don't do the work. They're not consistent with it, okay? So it doesn't matter if you're still out there looking for the perfect exercise, looking for the perfect blog post, the perfect nutrition, the perfect fruit, the perfect vegetable, the perfect meat, the perfect supplements, okay? Looking at all these areas and trying to perfect them, then you'll be waiting until you're dead and you're never going to get any results. You need to get out there and do the work, and you need to start now, okay? You should have started already. If you haven't started already, you're already behind. You need to be able to get started now, be able to get implementing and getting to work so that you can set yourself up for next year, okay? Heap of stuff's going to come up. Don't wait for Christmas time. Don't go into the whole, work's getting busy because it's Christmas time, or, I've got to do extra hours because it's Christmas time, or I've got to go and do a heap of shopping and get everything ready for Christmas time, okay? Don't blame Christmas. Christmas is one day, the 25th of December, for those of you that celebrate it. One day, it lasts for 24 hours, okay? Yet, most people let it cripple them for the last quarter of the year, last half of the year for some people, for this one particular day, for one 24-hour block in the whole year. They blame not taking action for the next 2 to 3 months for one 24-hour block. Okay, look at how crazy that sounds. So if you're someone who's not training at the moment, who's waiting for next year, have a look at where you're at the moment. Are you not taking action because of one 24-hour day? Okay, or maybe you're saying, oh, I'm going to wait till the new year. It's my New Year's resolution. Well, imagine how much better it would feel to be able to get to New Year and go, shit, I've just done 2 months and kicked ass. I'm going to kick some more ass. You don't need to wait for a specific date. Okay, you don't need to wait for the 1st of January to be able to kick some goals. Okay, start now. Do it now. It should have been done already. You haven't done it. Do it now. Don't prolong it any further, okay? Because then when the 1st comes, then you're going to be hungover, okay? Then you're going to have put on a few kilos over Christmas, okay? Then it's going to be harder. Then the kids are going to be on holidays. Then it's going to be Easter time. Shit, Easter's coming up. Then we're going to have another 3 weeks of prep for Easter, okay? And wait until after Easter time, okay? And then Easter time's done, and then it's almost Christmas again, all right? And we get stuck in this big cycle of constantly coming up with excuses not to take action and get the work done and prolonging it and pushing it forward and pushing it forward and pushing it forward instead of just getting in there and getting shit done. Start now, today, whatever you're doing, get it done. Start with some mobility. Go for a walk around the block. Go for a run. Go to the gym. Go and do whatever you have to do to start exercising and start getting into training, okay? And stop coming up with all the excuses under the sun to not perform, to not do well, to be able to hold yourself back, okay? Because of one 24-hour day, because of Christmas Day, okay? Christmas Day is one 24-hour block. Remember that. 24 hours, it happens once. We have 365 of them every year, okay? On some years, we have 366. That is one of those 365 days that will be coming up, which means that we can use the rest of the days for the rest of this month. We can use the rest of the days in November. We can use the rest of the days in December, okay? They're still going to work. We're still going to get results then, okay? It's not that your gym sessions aren't going to count. It's not that your training's not going to count. It's not that all the hard work you put in now up until Christmas time, up until your New Year isn't going to count. It's still going to count. It's going to count exactly the same time as when you start on New Year's, okay? And have your New Year's resolution. You're still going to get the same results. It's not going to change. You're not going to get the 2-for-1 offer, okay, in New Year's resolutions and get a special deal on fitness. You're not going to get twice as strong in the first week of January. You're not going to get twice as fit in the first week of January, okay? Start now. Execute. Get the work done. Do not hold yourself back. That is the biggest thing I can say. Get started now. Don't wait till Christmas time. Don't wait till New Year's. Don't let that one 24-hour day hold you back. Get in there and get the work done. See you guys.